I'm David Flint, and this is Save the Nation on ADH TV. My guest today is the very distinguished Vice President of the Rule of Law Institute and noted commentator on all sorts of legal matters, Chris Merritt. Welcome, Chris, and thank you for being with us.
Hi, David.
Chris, just could you remind us, because it's so important, could you remind us what the rule of law is?
There have been multiple books written about the rule of law, so forgive me if I condense it a little bit, but the bottom line is the rule of law is a set of principles intended to to provide a bulwark against arbitrary rule, to hold the state in check, to hold those who hold state power in check, to ensure that they exercise their power, make their laws in accordance with a set of principles that are designed to protect individual liberty. Very important in this country, which doesn't have a constitutionalised Bill of Rights. The principles of the rule of law, many would argue, are actually superior to what's written down on various charters. They originate all the way back in 1215 in the Magna Carta. The principles have evolved over time, but that's the beginning of the fundamental idea that those who govern us are subject to the law, just the same as everybody else. Before that, there was significant debate about this. About whether everybody except those who governed us were subject to the law. But that's the origin, and that's what it's all about. And in these days, it's very, very important to hold parliaments, ministers, prime ministers, judges even to account, to ensure that they adhere to those principles.
Yes, the famous distinction is made, isn't it, between the rule of men and the rule of law. And I think one of the best examples of where you didn't have the rule of law was in communist Russia under Stalin and his chief of the secret police, Lavrenti Beria, famously said, "Show me the man and I'll show you the crime." In other words, you just name who you want to get. He would then convict him of any crime that he thought appropriate. And that's what happens in dictatorships.